Hi guys, welcome to Skill Learn. So today we are going to discuss about derivation for potential energy function for a 3D elastic body. So without wasting time, let's get started. So consider a 3D element which is subjected to the external forces, that is body force, traction force and point load in x, y and z direction respectively. Let u, v, w be the displacement of the x, y and z direction respectively, and the fx, fy, fz and the tx, ty, tz and px, py and pz are the body force, traction force and the point load in x, y and z direction respectively. So as you can see here in the diagram, here I am indicating this is the fx, fy, fz and px, py, pz and tx, ty, tz, which are the body force, point load and the traction forces. So moving to the derivative part, we know that potential energy is equal to strain energy plus work potential, and here work potential is nothing but the external forces which are being acted, and it is denoted in the negative sign. So therefore strain energy is equal to half into stress into strain into volume, and the work potential, and here the work potential is defined into the three categories. First one the body force, and second one is the traction force, and third one is the point load. So moving to the first one, that is the potential energy due to the body force. Here the work potential due to the body force is equal to Fb into U into dV. Here Fb is nothing but the body force, U is nothing but the displacement and dV is nothing but the change in volume. So the Fb is nothing but the Fx, Fy and Fz, and the U is nothing but the UVW. So when we multiply this, we get Fx into U plus Fy into V plus Fz into W into dV. So how it is being got, I will show you here. So first multiply the first term, that is Fx into U, then the second term, that is Fy into V, then the third term, that is Fz into W. In short terms, the horizontal value is to be multiplied in the vertical value, so that it is being multiplied. So when we multiply that, we will get this, the equation, that is fx into u plus fy into v plus fz into w and into dv. So this is the work potential due to the body force. Then moving to the work potential due to the traction force, that is work potential due to the traction force is equal to Ts into U into ds, and here Ts is nothing but the traction force and U is nothing but the displacement as we have been discussed earlier, and ds. So therefore when we put the values of Ts in and U, and when we multiply this, we will get this equation, that is Tx into U plus Ty into V plus Tz into W, and we have to multiply this equation in the same form which we have been multiplied earlier, that is first term into first term, second term into second term and the third term into the third term. Then we will get this equation. And here one more thing which I have been forgotten to say, that this minus sign is due to the negative sign, or the minus which is due to the negative forces of the work potential. So as we have discussed earlier, that the work potential is equal to the external energy, and external energy is denoted in the negative sign. So therefore the negative sign has been putted on this. So we have got the work potential due to the traction force, and moving to the work potential due to the point load. So when we multiply this, WPI is equal to PI into U, we get that this equation, that is sigma into UI into PI. So this is the equation for the work potential due to the point load. So now we have got the strain energy and the work potential in three cases. Now the main work is to put that equation into the potential energy equation, that is pi is equal to strain energy plus work potential. As I have told earlier, the potential energy is also denoted by the pi. So when we equate all the values, we will get this equation. So this is the final equation of this derivation. So thank you guys.